Wij gaan op zoek naar Goop. Die heeft een plan om de volgende World Eater te bestrijden. En hij heeft ons nodig om dit plan uit te voeren.
It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place.
Er is iemand gevangen genomen daar.
Super effective.
Hij schiet me uit de lucht. Wat denkt hij? Hier, baas.
Spin that stick.
Baas. Hier, dude. Ik help jou even.
This one seems to be in good spirits despite being left here for dead. Has
Precies.
heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your
Dit is hetzelfde als wat die vorige zei.
need. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake
Ja,
of
ik help jou altijd.
is grateful you chose that. You can't.
Hij zegt hetzelfde als de vorige, maar ik heb hem wel gered. Dus dat is weer goed voor mijn light aura.
Can't. Everyone you looked in cracked.
That was only one time.
I have a shop full of shattered mirrors that says you're wrong.
Psypoints erbij. Captive Fates decided. 23. Oké. Ik moet naar dat Colosseum. Is daar een veilige route naartoe?
That's a myriad tribe outpost.
Ja, Myriad Tribe, dat ben ik zelf. Dus dat hoef ik niet...
So many different creatures live in this part of the world.
Hier, geef me nog maar een Psypoint hier zo. Oké. Visit Goop.
That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there.
Hier is geen ingang. Ik wil daar wel. Is dit een ingang? Dit is een ingang. Biopoints. Daar is Goop. Hij bouwt een waterfiets. Dus die dude die mij heeft leren zwemmen in het begin.
Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim.
Ja.
Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the
Ja,
story as
ik herinner me hem ook nog.
He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind. He understands you've returned to face Lupa-Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act.
Ja, dit zei Gizmo
He
ook.
thinks that's the right thing to do.
Love the glow of the...
No,
all the way up.
I'll make you.
Too late.
Can hardly believe the world is going. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match. with you.
De-goop the
You're
surf.
both like sunshine on the surf. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. So you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the porky puff. You're lucky that way. There's still cargo left on the shores from before the apocalypse. His best guess is a power tanker hit a reef and went under.
Oké. Enter the sewage tunnel. Gaan we net als die robot die we hadden, gaan we nu ook deze boot fixen.
The oil claimed this land a long time ago. Down is easy, up is the hard bit.
Nee joh, traplopen is niet zo moeilijk. Oh. Net als ik zeg, traplopen is niet zo moeilijk. Dan druk ik op de verkeerde knop en val ik er vanaf. Ik ben een noob.
This rope seems solid.
Oké. Nu wordt het water eruit gezogen natuurlijk. Ja. En dan kan ik daar gaan lopen. Vijanden. Vuist. Zo. Kunnen hier weer doorheen. Circuit board puzzle. To select which light is selected. Oké. Onder en boven. Boven en midden. Dat is handig.
The sun's a lot.
Ik ben dom. Deze. Is voor die twee. Deze is voor... Zo, ja. Dat opent de deur. Ik heb mezelf gedamaged door een domme fout te maken. Wat is hier verder? Een kastje. Rubber pad. Een gekke helm.
It's make your own scrap day. Just what you were looking for.
Gaan we naar boven. Dit loopt dood. Hier zijn klim dingen.
Individual attention.
Nou, tegen mijn shotgun kunnen die beesten niet op. Tegen mijn shotgun kunnen die beesten niet op, jongens. Ze moeten niet stoer doen. Ook deze beesten staan daar heel stoer te kijken. Maar dat moeten ze niet doen. You find a Googlite part box. Ja, dat is leuk. Je moet eerst die beesten nog verslaan. Hier, Guerrilla. Ja, lekker. Hier, stroomdamage. Bam. Open de Goo-glide box. Dan kunnen we de Goo-glide ook repareren. Endvin, Dolfino. Vuilnisbak. Een syringe uit de vuilnisbak. Dat lijkt me toch niet heel aangenaam.
Biohazard. Sickening.
Fred.
Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist.
Oeh.
Someone has to end. You need to line up the switches so they match.
Deurtje open.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Return to Goop. Goop is daar beneden. Maar Goop heeft geen save point bij de hand. Oh ja, toch wel. Goop, ik parkeer eens even die save point, ja?
Let's see.
Dan gaan we nu met Goop praten. Goop, Goop. Goop. Ik heb jouw parts gevonden.
He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks. Squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. He only knows what's visible to the naked eye. Gulp is not much of a babbler and mostly keeps to himself and his drink.
Nou, daar gaan we met die jetski. Die kunnen we nu ook customizen. Want we hebben nu dus de roadster. Die staat al aan. Die Dolfino had ik gevonden. En de Endfin had ik gevonden.
Don't you love that surf spray?
Geweldig.
Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under the surf. They helped clog the surf into goo. Toxanol didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. Their machines made a mess, though, and they never cleaned up after themselves. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open.
Subnautica Station. Follow the trail. Zullen we eens kijken?
Hey, you found the track, even around all this goopy goo. Nothing escapes your googly eye. The surf here looked cleaner when that track was made. Old world dive pods had a built-in air supply so you could breathe below the surf. Glad you had the patience to learn more about how the surf got gooed.
Nou, weer wat geleerd over milieuvervuiling. Hartstikke handig. Dan gaan we door naar Gulp. Die iets weet over gumquacks.
The night could be fun.
Ik wou net zeggen, was mijn boot gebleven, nu zie je. Voorwaarts! Gumquacks.
Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo.
Hier staat alles in de fik.
You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village.
Defeat the village attackers. Ja, dat gaan we doen.
Leave it behind. Batter 'em down.
Kom jullie redden, jongens. Dit is een tribe member van mij.
Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. Heard that even simple things like puddle pops, surf salad, muffin grass and wild pips have become nearly impossible to grow. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Says you're welcome back.
Oké.
Says that lying here in the sun isn't a bad way to wait for the end. It's warm.
Wait for the end.
There's a machine out there that can turn sunshine into go juice. If you can find it and fix it up, you can juice your gear all day long.
Ja, waar gaan we dat vinden?
Says you should start with sunny spots, right? Says they're not sure where the solar mirror is, but they'd look for it someplace sunny. Get that solar mirror fixed up, and you'll have all the go juice you can make. Right up until the sun burns out, that is. Hopes you get that solar mirror soon.
Zo krijgen we toch weer een vervolgtip. Ik weet niet wat hier gebeurt, maar ik heb een sidequest gestart.
Heroes are only heroes for others, but they do the work, or they're heroes to no one.
Ik moet zelf eventjes hier de dorp weder opbouwen. Dat is het. Planken zagen. En nu? Return to the tribe member. We hebben nu dit dorp gered.
Has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Says you'll see each other later.
Nou, dankjewel. It takes a village. Sidequest completed. En dat terwijl ik op zoek was naar die save point. Hier zo, die pakken we even mee. En dan maken we daarna even een checkpointje. Want wij hebben It takes a village toch nog gedaan onderweg. En dan gaan we daarna naar Gulp. In de volgende video. Zie jullie graag dan. Joejoe.